been someone who's always struggled with their weight. It's gone up, it's gone down. My goodness, if you added up the same 20 pounds that I've lost so many times, I think I could honestly say I'm one of the most successful dieters in the world, because I've lost nearly 400 pounds, but it's the same 20. Having been introduced, pretty much 8 weeks ago to a new program that has had me drop 36 pounds in just 8 weeks, it's really been a very, very eye-opening journey. And it's made me realize something pretty amazing. That all the stuff we've been doing for years and years and years, the low fat, the low calorie, it's really had me questioning, is this really working? Because honestly, if it's working, how come we're getting bigger? And look around you, we are getting bigger. So in my new enlightened state of mind, a lot of things have been happening because as a mum, as a grandma, I'm passing on what I'm learning to the people who are around me. With pretty amazing effects, I have to say. Let me tell you a little story. We're out shopping with my 7.5-year-old, and he's hungry and he's thirsty. So he runs up to me and he's like, Mummy, can I have a drink? And he thrusts this beautiful bottle into my hand and says, can I have this? In my new enlightened state, looking at what is the real culprit to our weight problems, and it's not the fat, and it's not the calories, it's the sugar. So in my new enlightened state, I flip around my label and I nearly drop through the floor of the store. Because in this little, innocuous looking bottle of orange liquid is actually the equivalent of 72 grams of sugar. What does it matter, I hear you say? It's 7.5, he's racing around, he can burn it off. But 72 grams of sugar is actually pretty much all the sugar he needs all day. And guess what? If I turn to my 7.5-year-old and say, that's it for the day, kid, I'm not going to get very much because this is not food. This is just a liquid. So I send him back to the fridge and I say, no, you're not having this, sorry, it's bad for you. So he comes back with this. And as a mum, I'm like, fruit juice, oh yeah, that one's so much healthier because this is what we've been taught. So I flip it around in my new enlightened state. And I'm like, it's not really that much better. It's got 50 grams of sugar in this fruit juice. Needless to say, my little boy got water because it's the only thing that doesn't contain sugar. What does that sugar look like? I want to show you something because the first time I did this, it blew me away. This is what's in that. Now as a mum, would you even consider giving your child 2 lumps of sugar to suck on for the day? No. So how come, without us even realizing it, we are giving them 18 sugar lumps in that one beverage? The fruit juice, oh yeah, that's so much healthier, I hear you cry. There are 12 sugar cubes of sugar in here. How many times in your lunch boxes have you popped in a little bag of fruit juice, a carton? That is what you're doing to your food. So enough is enough. I ask you, who is going to join me? Because from this point on, we are declaring war on sugar. Because if ever there was a lethal weapon out there that's not recognized, it's this. It's ruining our waistlines, it's ruining our psychological well-being, but most of all, it's ruining our health. So who's with me in this war on sugar?